Hello and welcome again to another event in this season of Formula 1. And I have reached Monza. Beautiful Monza. I'm gonna change the format a little bit. There you go. Oh, that's great. Team is expecting an 8th place for qualifying. For the race on Sunday we are expecting to finish no lower than 5th place. Okay. It's going to be a bit difficult here. I'm going to have a qualifying session in the rain. For a practice session in the rain, cloudy, qualifying and a clear race. So that's going to be a bit difficult to set up a proper setup here. Which is hard enough for me as it is. So I'm going to change, like I said, I brushed this on a little bit on the Belgium Grand Prix, and we're going to do the same thing with the co-op season, which should be starting soon and may have been, or do some recording later today, I do not know. That depends a little bit on when Sandy decides to show up online. Anyway, I'm going for a short weekend, and I'm going to record and show you the qualifying in full. Still gonna keep the 50% race as well, but the only reason I actually really did the long weekend is with 3 qualifyings in the end, but this should give it the same satisfaction in a short amount of time, and I can actually do like show you guys the full qualifying and see how I head on with that, and maybe even like share a little bit of my thoughts on certain events going on in the Formula 1 world. As the news keeps dropping in, hopefully I'm showing well, maybe a little bit slow here, but So yeah, we're going for a short race weekend, 50%. I think the settings are going to remain the same for this one for a little bit. Maybe I'm going to try running on medium traction control for this event, see how that goes in combination. I'm actually try this one for this event. Let's do that. Yeah, let's change it to medium traction control for this weekend and see how we'll do. And I'll see you guys in the qualifying then, I guess. Practice, of course, is not going to be recorded. They'll probably just be too boring to watch and probably too much cursing to go around anyway. So see you guys when the practice session starts with this new, slightly changed format. Thank you. And welcome back. It is qualifying time at the Monza Italian Grand Prix. Now I haven't had the practice session in full wet from start to finish. Of course, when I decided it's not going to stop raining, it did stop raining for the AI. I posted the fastest time anyway. So yeah, my setup is probably what I have was pretty good in the rain. I had some decent grip levels, but it's not suitable for dry condition. I adopted a little bit in an earlier recording, which somehow failed. So I sincerely hope that this is gonna work. I have no idea what I'm doing with these settings. So in case you were wondering, why the hell do you do that? I don't know. I'm just trying to have a good feel with the car and hope it works. So you have to do the flying lap thing still. They haven't brought out a patch that fixes that, at least not as far Ooh man, missed a good gear there. Oh shit, did I forget to raise that? Yep, I did forget it. I have to do for now. These freeze-ups are still happening. I have no idea where they come from. But I knew that they're still pissing me off a great deal. It's only in combination with this game, so it seems. Don't seem to be that faster than that guy over there.
Whilst we've got this time, let's turn the engine mix down to 1.
Probably have the shittiest setup for this track. I mean, look at him, I'm getting smoked by everybody here, even like Alguersuari. This is terrible. My time in the rain wasn't that bad, actually. And another freeze up. I'll stop and start the recording a little bit early on. See how much faster he is than me? I mean, holy shit. Oh well, let's try changing up the gear ratios a little bit, see if that does anything benefactory here. There's no point raising up too high, because I don't know. I wish I knew a little bit more about doing proper setups here. Basically a little bit too lazy to read all that shit. I now need a lot higher.
Drop to 5th place, 3rd row of the grid. Be aware, track is busy. Track is busy.
Of course track is busy, for crying out loud. I'm not willing to lower this, because it made me spin out in Parabolica earlier. Let's try it again, whatever. I got nothing to lose right now. Yeah, I never did. I see like things like this. I have no idea. I'm trying to read the description and think, alright, this might work, but usually as every time I think of something, it has the exact opposite effect of what I want. Higher value yields more oversteer in fast corners and allows for softer springs and more aggressive use of the curbs. I don't really want to use the curbs. Well, maybe I do want it actually, I don't know. It's a high-speed track. Do I want this? Okay, let's try it. Higher track value generates more understeer, more responsive handling. Let's go for this here. Right, this
We've been dropped to 6th place.
only 6th place. That's way too high for the time that I've set compared to the other guys.
We'll make the changes you requested.
Well, I have to do the mandatory flying lap of fudge. Let's go in the pit and change tires. Yep, the lockups are still there. Great. See, more frequent as well. They only happen again with this game. The other ones are not having any trouble with it. I'm swearing you, man. Codemasters must have it out for me.